This comes from Chris in Allentown, Pennsylvania. Chris says, I am Jewish and my parents really want me to marry a Jewish woman, but I can't find anyone I click with in the area. This is a question for all of us. He says, what races besides your own would your parents prefer you to marry? Besides your own?
I'm like, yeah, I mean.
I can go first if you want.
Please.
All right, so definitely number one. I mean, this is pretend I'm not married right now, right? Before all this. Number one would be black, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, because it's in the
tax write-off.
It's the suburban. I don't know if that's true. My dad's a CPA. I'll have to check with him. But I don't know if marrying a black person is a tax write-off. If it is, he would definitely want me to do that. That would be his number one thing. He's the cheapest guy on earth. He'd be like, yes, get money out of this. It's if you're for the suburban white liberal community, there's nothing status-wise higher than having your son marry a black
because it shows you're inclusive.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Especially in a post-Obama world. So what the white women all did in my neighborhood at that time with Obama, they all got the Obama shirt. And jogging, yoga, to the gym, whatever. They wore the Obama t-shirt everywhere they could go as a status symbol.
To let you know we're allies.
Yes.
Gotcha.
But something that would trump all of that. I mean, if you were gay, that would be helpful. You know, if their sons, my mom's, a very good friend of my mom has a gay son, brags about it all the time. But marrying a black woman, I think would be the A.
So if you married a black man, you would be the cat's meow.
Absolute cat. I wouldn't pay for a lunch at the country club ever. We would walk in and people would be falling all over themselves to try to.
I need to move over there. Y'all acting like that. Treat me like a king.
So black would be number one. But my wife is Chinese, also not as braggable, but you can brag about it. Not as braggable. You know, you still can look down your nose at the people whose kids married white people.
Okay, that makes sense. For me, if I wasn't in a relationship, I think for sure Spanish, because they cater to their man how black women cater to their man. You know, like very similar how they treat their partner.
Okay.
So I think that would be
the family would be happy about
the family would be happy about that.
Can I ask a Spanish question?
I'm not Spanish, so I don't know if I can answer.
But just the term Spanish. You mean someone from Spain or like anywhere that speaks Spanish?
You know I ain't talking. I've met 2 people from fucking Madrid. I'm talking about people who speak Spanish.
Okay. But only in New York do they call those people Spanish.
No.
Like I lived in Miami, the Cubans are just called Cuban. But in New York, they're called Spanish.
See, where I'm from in South Carolina, you speak Spanish, you Mexican. They don't give a fuck.
Well,
where
then
you
there's
from.
that too.
Yeah, you're just Mexican.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'd say Spanish meaning you speak Spanish.
This is Dominican.
Yeah, there's so many different types of Spanish, so I just was encompassing everything in the Spanish.
Got it. Okay, cool. So Spanish is number one.
Yeah, Spanish probably number one.
Okay.
What about you?
Do you want to jump in, Naveed?
Yeah. So the question was that if I were to marry another race.
Yeah. What would your family, parents, whoever, prefer for it to be if it couldn't be someone from Bangladesh?
Oh, okay. See, they're very conservative over there. They'll just say there's actually a list. Okay, fine. Naveed, you're Bangladeshi.
Yes.
So first is Bangladeshi. You're a Bangladeshi Muslim. You're a Bangladeshi Muslim. I said no, not Bangladeshi. Okay, fine. Then is it an Indian or a Pakistani? Another brown Muslim? No? Then okay, fine. Then another Muslim. And then, you kind of go. Then it's fine. Catholic is fine. Because Muslim men actually can marry Christians and Jews. I don't know if you know this.
So if you walked in with a Hindu baddie, that would just be like, fuck no.
Look, I mean, now it's
Hey, let's not beat around the bush here. Could you come home with Hindu and would it be accepted?
It all depends on me, I mean, the thing is, I think my brother, he's got a Swedish wife, and then my parents, yeah.
Oh, he went IKEA.
I mean, he went IKEA. He went IKEA. He went Nokia. He went everything. Because she's
all
half
the Kias.
No, because she's half her mom is from Finland, so Nokia's from Finland, so she is on Nokia and IKEA everything. Oh. And and my parents were absolutely cool about it.
Really?
Yeah.
So yours would be whatever. But anyway, the hierarchy goes any type of Muslim first. Even like we're talking Muhammad Ali Muslim.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again,
What? Let's get it on the table.
Muhammad Ali Muslim is crazy as fuck.
It depends on which stage of Muhammad Ali. Also, no, but. You
mean when he's not the Joe Biden stage of Muhammad Ali?
Yeah. So No, again,
Parkinson's in
I'm
Pakistan.
not talking about in my case. I'm talking
Yeah.
about in general
Of course,
in Bangladesh.
generalities.
And it's also, you see that over here, the Bangladeshis or Indians or Pakistanis, that's the kind of way they prefer to go to. Not that, you can go that way, because it's such a global world right now. I mean, you just can't have these strict boundaries.
You've got a question, but you're scared to ask. Just drop the boys a message, cause they're up to the task. They're all